Hello everybody, Wild Trucker here, and welcome to another brand new series here on the channel. And the observant amongst you will see that we are playing Skyblock. Woohoo! So I've never played this before. This is a first for me, but I do like a challenge, so I thought I'd do something which has got a bit of a challenge. And so we've got an island over there as well. Okay, so we're running up to fine. We're in 1.8, so yeah, this is an older game. Though it's the latest version, it is an older game. So yeah, we just want to be sort of sort of seeing what we can achieve. And I kind of got a thing going. Oh, good, lava bucket and ice. That's always a good start because there's only one thing we can really do. And that's really make a cobblestone generator. So there's a whole list of things that we can achieve, and oh, bedrock. Okay, yeah. So there's a whole list of 49, I think it said, because it's crossed through one of them. So there's 49 things that it wants we can achieve, shall we say? But I think all 50 are achievable because one of them is crafting I think it's bookshelves or something like that, but I'm just putting these around here because I'm going to go and harvest this tree and I want to try and capture as much as I can. So yeah, one of the things is to make bookshelves, and to do that, nearly lost it. To do that we need cows. So but cows, and these things are going everywhere, aren't they? Cows are naturally spawnable in the right area, so that's something we might be looking at towards the end of this, is can we actually do all the 50 achievements. But and it's not just about the achievements for me, it is because I do want to achieve things. Now let's see if we can get a sapling. If we don't get a sapling, we're pretty stuffed, I think. There's a sapling. My game glitched. There's a sapling. We've got a sapling. Okay, can we get 2 saplings? That would be really useful. But yeah, what I'd like to do is actually, have some kind of theme around this. I think it would be good. There's another sapling, but I think it went over the edge. It's a shame. Yeah, there's kind of I want to have something to aim for. It's not just about getting the achievements. There's another one, but I think it went over the edge. But hey, we've got a sapling, and that's the important thing. So let's do this. Let's replant our tree. Take an inventory. Hey. Okay, so let's get a cobblestone generator working, and I think to do this we've got to have the water going down first, and then the lava hits it and generates the cobble. It does. Okay, so what we need to do, let's get basic tools. That's not the way of doing it. I have played Minecraft before. Let's get a crafting table. Yeah, so what I was thinking, in fact let's just turn all that into wood. What I was thinking is that we might make a bit of a museum. So the aim will be, let's put that next there. The aim will be to try and get all these achievements, but keep them. Now, some of them it's going to be pretty difficult to show them because the achievements themselves. Good, that's working. So the achievements themselves, there'll be physical items that you can't necessarily leave. So I think some you can, build a house. Well, that's going to be fairly simple. We can build a house. Some of them is the actual building of a platform, and we're losing some of that. I wonder if we can do it this way. So, and actually die in the water now, because we're in the water now. Let's see if we can do it from this side. Yeah, so some of it will be a case of we can build things, but if we got to do a platform, it's very hard to put a platform in a museum, isn't it? So we need to try and catch these. There we go. Yeah, so some things are going to be difficult to put in a museum, but we'll certainly try it. But I want to try and when I say museum, I want to really feature the stuff. So we might have a bit of a a bit of a huge building going on by the time we finished it. It's not just a big flat area of land and that kind of stuff. And we've got a cobble generator here, cobblestone generator, and that's one of the first things, or one of the things that's on the list. So we've already hit one of the achievements, but I think really what I want to be doing is not doing that. Put that back. Yeah, so what I want to be doing is sort of building a better, cobblestone generator and things like that, and we will build one that is easier to use, and we get more out of it and works faster, is more efficient, and something we can feature. So yeah, so it's not just going to be about it in the achievement. So if you've played this before, that's good, and maybe you can give me some tips, because I've never played this before, and I've been trying to think about it before we started the game as well, because there's certain things I'm going to have to preserve, because there's certain things you need. For example, this dirt. This dirt is very valuable. That sand isn't as valuable, but I think we've got to make some glass and things like that in this. So yeah, we've really got to be wary about all our things we do, and also I've got to be wary about where I'm standing and that sort of thing, because let's face it, I don't really want to be falling off the edge, because if I do, I'll lose my stuff. Talking of which, put the bucket away and these sticks away and that cobble away. So I'm going to be doing that quite a lot, because I am very forgetful. I'm usually somebody that has my inventory full of things because I just want it to be there and be convenient, but alas, no, I can't do that so much, and I'm losing quite a bit this cobble. But it'd be better if this was actually probably over that, so I'm not hitting it. But we'll redo this anyway. So what I'm going to do is, for now, just get myself a load of cobble, and then we shall see where we're at. So I think it's a bit boring, so I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm just going to literally sit here for a while and gather a load of cobble, and then before I do anything else, we will come back. Right guys, so we have got ourselves a little bit of cobble. As you can see there, we've got ourselves 3 stacks, and I made myself just a couple of tools, and we've been using stone tools on my second stone pickaxe, and the sun is up, so we've gone through the night mining cobble. So that's a good start. Now there's a couple of things I want to do. So first of all, this is the island. This is the original island that we're building out from, and I kind of want to preserve this in a certain way. But what I also want to do is try and make it safe. Now I want to try and get all this dirt, and as you can see on the thing, we are level 67, 68, so we've got room to go down, but we've got to be able to go down is the next thing. So now I don't want to lose this dirt, so let's just see how we're... Okay, so we can go down there, down there, and down there. So let's just good. Okay, so what we will do, I don't mind losing the cobble, so we just need to update this water. Hopefully it'll go straight down, it won't knock me off. Right, okay, so what I want to try and do now, and I could probably die quite easily doing this because I'm not a very good swimmer, but what I'd like to do is head down here and build underneath, at least 2 or 3 down, and then come back up again, and that'll give me something to try and build a lower platform so we can keep all this safe basically. And we've got to try and keep the grass as well, so let's see if we can do this. So whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, that'll do. Can I swim back up again? Oh, I hate swimming in water, I'm not very good at it. And can I get enough air to breathe? 2 bubbles, 1 bubble, and we're back up again. And I've got to remember... Oh, nearly fell off there. That one there. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of made that... he says safe, but safe probably isn't the right word for using this, is it? So Crouching. I really don't want to die. That's one of the things I don't want to do, is die. So where do we get to? There. Okay, that's quite good. So it means we can go across that way as well and get the stuff over there. So let's just try and make this safe. And what I probably ought to do, because that is really the bottom layer, I probably ought to really make this the bottom layer. What level are we at the moment? Level 62. I think it'll do for now, and I think just to be safe, we'll double. Yeah, we'll double this, and let's go out that way. There we go. Very good. Okay, I'm going to keep recording on this because I may die. I should have really built myself some ladders, shouldn't I? So let's pillar up. So perhaps that's what we'll do, is we'll make ourselves some ladders. But obviously I want to make sure that this is secure for when that grows. It'll be alright, but and I've got to remember not to get rid of all the grass. If I do that, it's game over, isn't it? Right, let's get a pickaxe now. That's going to go in a minute, but that's okay. Now, let's... Yeah, that's okay. And that goes down, so that's okay. Yep. Whoa, shouldn't do that. My heart was in my hands then. That was a very silly thing to do, but we do these silly things, don't we? Okay, so there's the bedrock, which is handy because it means that we can probably make a better cobblestone generator, because what I was doing a lot of was actually hitting the actual dirt and all that sort of thing. And now, right, how thick is this? So that's okay. So we've got no water there. Let's get this dirt. Yeah, okay. Let's see if that's enough to get me back up again. Maybe I'll knock these down as well and see if they'll catch them whilst holding shift. Thank you. Okay, so straight up. Right, okay, that's working. Right, what I will do, I think, is I will get this under platform done, and I'll keep recording just in case I do something silly. Let's get my and then I'll have that to show you, but hopefully next time I see you it'll be because I've finished this lower platform. Alright, the sun is setting. Isn't that a beautiful sight over the desert? The sun is setting, our tree has grown, and as you can see we've got a platform sort of down below, but I want to get this tree, and hopefully... That was dangerous. Could have lost the lava. Could have lost the lava. That would have been bad. Alright, let's get our tree chopper down and see if we can't get ourselves hopefully some saplings as well. But what we need to do is also get ourselves some charcoal, because in fact just let that despawn. I think all the drops should drop onto something if I'm right, and it shouldn't burn up. Yeah, so we have got to get ourselves some charcoal, because that is a much better fuel. So I'm going to use all this, and how many does it take? There's turn one into, is it one piece of wood makes one charcoal? Oh, a bit more, so that's not too bad. But charcoal will then obviously burn a lot more than wood burns in the burner and that sort of thing. So and we can just get ourselves a few torches, because I'm a little bit wary of what is down below, because yeah, we want to get sort of areas lit up and that sort of thing as well, don't we? We don't want to be too much in the dark. So we're going to get 4 pieces of charcoal from that tree, and hopefully we do get another sapling. Is there one in there already? Yes, there's one just up there. So because I'm impatient and I don't want to lose it. There we go. So we have another sapling, and that's good. I'd like to get 2 saplings really, so hopefully we'll get another one. Let's have a look now. So put that back in there. So we've got charcoal, which is good. Let's just make ourselves a couple of torches. Don't need that. And there. Okay. So we've got 8 torches. And right, I think we will make a ladder if we can. Just purely because I'm going up and down from below. We know we're going to at least get another tree, so that's good. But I don't want any mobs spawning down there, and I want to be able to get up and down really easy. But we're out of cobble as well, as you can probably tell. So is that where the... Yeah, let's get the shovel. So that's fine. Let's just get this lit up. Because the last thing I want is mob spawning over here. We're not in any way, shape or form healthy enough to tackle mobs. How shall we do this? Have we got our pick? No. Have we got a pick? Yes. That's the thing, we've got to be careful. We've got no iron, nothing like that. I was thinking about this. There's a lot of things we won't have, which is going to be very frustrating, but hey, I think that's the challenge of the game, and I do like that as a challenge. We got no more saplings at all. That's a great shame. Really wanted some more saplings. We're very low on that. Oh! Ah! Go away, fire. Yeah, that was frustrating. There was another sapling, so we're going to have to extend this out to make sure we're catching all saplings, I think. So that's what I'm going to do now. Make myself a couple more, hopefully. Yep. So let's use that. Make myself a couple more picks and get some more cobble generated. So we'll see you back in a minute. Well guys, I have been FKing for a while. I've got my cobble supplies up, I've got my oak wood supplies up, and saplings, which is really good. Got myself a bit of a tree farm going here now, so we're out of the danger zone. As you can see, we're getting lots and lots of saplings. I've just put the lava up out the way whilst I wasn't using it, so that's in there, and we're using the apples really to live on. Something I've noticed though whilst I was doing this, because I was clearing this out, if we look over the island, and I've kind of ignored it really because I don't really need the cactus at the moment, but as you come over here, I didn't realise there was a chest over there, so yeah, I think that's something we're going to have to go and explore, isn't it? So hopefully there's a load of goodies. You guys have probably been looking at the screen, screaming at me, going, there's a chest on the other island! And I've just been ignoring it. So I think that's something we definitely want to do fairly soon now, is get over to that island there and have a look inside that chest. But we're going to have to be careful because that looks like it's just complete floating sand. And if you update sand, it's all going to fall. So it's probably good we're down at this level, because this is a level we'll probably go across on, put a platform underneath it, and then yeah, that'll be quite good. I haven't done a complete double layer on all the way around, purely because this layer has been to catch anything falling out of the trees. As you can see here, when these come down, they're falling there, so they're kind of just in the realms of sort of catching everything when these trees grow, which is quite handy. So yeah, that's pretty good. What else have we been doing? So I think that's really it. So what we need to do is probably head over there. The other thing I'm going to do actually is take this down. I don't really want this cobblestone generator here anymore. It's not very efficient, losing a lot of cobble into the lava. So I really need to build that. But I think what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to make myself some torches. You can see I've got a lot of charcoal there, which is now pretty good because one piece of charcoal will turn 8 logs into 8 more charcoal, and so you can do the maths. It works out really well. And I've cooked up some stone because I'm going to make some stone slabs, and in fact I want to make them all into stone slabs, more than I actually need. But what I'm going to do is actually preserve this island. This is a starter island, and I kind of want to preserve it as part of my sort of huge museum that I'm doing. This is going to form a bit of a centerpiece, and it's going to be a bit of a sort of a place to come up to, shall we say, as a tree grows in front of our eyes. Oh, and I placed this here, by the way, because I was taking fall damage. I kept jumping off there, missing the ladder, taking fall damage, which isn't really very good when you're in a sort of almost survival mode, because we've got no armor on, nothing like that. We've got nothing protecting us, and yeah, we've got no food. So until I really get food, let's just go and get those saplings before they despawn. There it is. Yeah, so until we actually we get a good supply of food and get some kind of farm going, that's not going to be very good. So yeah, so hopefully what we can do, and I'm guessing we're going to have to really do some kind of mob trap, because we're going to need things like bone meal. We want all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of good sort of finds if we do a mob trap, so we'll probably do that sooner rather than later as well. Let's just put that there for now. Okay, so yeah, I kind of want to preserve this top layer, so what I'm going to do is get some dirt, and I'm going to fill in there. So what I also need to do is actually get this lava and place it somewhere down at the bottom. Then that way we can also get the water as well. So I guess here's as good as anywhere, isn't it? It's well away from everything, is it? Okay, let's just do this. Presume we can do that. There's our lava. We can see it's there, but what I want to do is preserve the water as well. So let's put that in there. Okay, so, and then that way I can actually get the rest of this dirt. So let's just fill this top layer in, because then this top layer will become grass. Let's just get rid of this block here as well. So I want to keep those grass blocks where they are as grass blocks. That's a given, I think. And then we'll worry about how the rest of this looks later. Let's just unload our inventory. And we've got trees to chop down, and we're probably in the realms of getting ready to eat that apple. We've got that tree to chop down. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll call this one an episode here, guys. The rain's coming down, and let's go in the dry and chop our tree as we talk. So yeah, we got quite a lot done, really. We started off with just a few blocks. We've come to the end of our first cobblestone generator. We don't really need to be using that one anymore. We've got a supply of grass down here, so hopefully we'll never lose the grass. And what we can do now is take out this layer here, because that will then leave the one layer of grass at the top, which I'm going to leave as a marker for original island. That was silly, wasn't it? Okay, so we've lost a little bit. We've lost one piece of dirt, and that's one of the most valued commodities on here. Didn't really want to lose that. I should have put a roof over it, but I didn't. So we live and learn. Hopefully the numbers aren't important, and it's, you know, doesn't really matter if we lose one bit. Let's have a look how we're going to do this. We're going to have to get rid of that. Did I pick up that in my inventory? I did. Let's put that up there then, and put the ladder back. There we go. That one's up there. Okay, so we've kind of got our platform there. So that's really going to be something we're going to come up to. This is going to be the sort of top area, if you like, overlooking everything. So yeah, that's good. Okay, so I think we're going to leave it there, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed the first episode. Love to get your comments down below. And yeah, tell me if you're enjoying it, if you're looking forward to the next episode. So just leaves me to say thanks for watching. Click like if you've enjoyed it, and do leave me some feedback as well if you've played it and you think there's something I should be doing and I haven't done already. Let me know. So we'll see you next time when we are heading over to that island behind me, and we're going to build a new cobblestone generator, and we're going to look at what other achievements we've done or need to do. So my name's Wild Trekker, and thanks for watching. Bye for now. Bye bye. Bye. Bye.